You guys want to start a YouTube channel where we just donkey kick things?
No, tiny pools, man.
Tiny pools, baby. That's the funniest idea for a YouTube channel I've ever come up with.
Right?
Yeah.
It'd be unreal.
Still
Tell me.
Funny.
100%.
Tiny pools is the bit where Scotty and I were going to go around to like food courts, malls, shopping centers, like fountains, parks, and just get in full dive gear in front of a bunch of people and then just fall in them.
Dive in them.
On this episode of Tiny Pools, we're here at the Lougheed Mall Center. We're going to go right in here. We're going to grab all these wishes right out of the
Grab all these wishes.
security guard like trying to get you out and you're just falling all over the pool. I'm getting out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Dicey D20. My name is Noah, Dungeon Master, and I'm joined here by our players. We have Tyson McKay, the Planeswalker Extraordinaire, the man who walks through flames, the unburnt Khaleesi of the Great Welcome back to the podcast. How are you doing today?
What an introduction. Well, had a rough start at the beginning of last week's episode, and then, it got better.
What happened?
I avoided Dabbledob and it got better. Well, we'll get back to that in the recap.
Okay, sounds good. Tyson McKay, volunteering to do the recap, something that never happens. Thank you so much, Tyson. We'll get to that in a moment. We are also joined by Fievel Mausentrov of the Ramuski clan, all-time Blurnsball Ramuski tribe player, Fievel Mausentrov, on an absolute underdog story, winning streak from the bottom to the top, got thrown in the pit for being the best player on the team. We all know that to be the case. And then joined up with these hooligans for an absolute debaucherous season 1, 2, and 3. We're now in season 3. We're having a blast. Fievel Mausentrov, humongous in size, got a Drake, wants to steal a bunch of eggs, causing a little bit of a rift in the group. Fievel, what do you say about the allegations that you're trying to take away the eggs from the team?
I feel like it'd just be a team improvement, so it wouldn't really be taking. It'd just be borrowing, hatching, and then maybe giving them back, and it'll be between like a mom and dad when they decide who gets the dog, and they each stand on a side, and you call them over. I kind of picture that scenario.
Okay, now correct me if I'm wrong, Fievel. The whole reason why most of us are in this whole storyline, aside from Gregory and Dabbledob's crazy backstory, where they've obviously stolen from this criminal underlord before without knowing it. Indirectly. Yeah,
Stolen's
sure.
a harsh word.
Okay, you have interfered with his profit margins in the past. One of the main reasons why everyone's here is because you hatched a Drake egg that wasn't yours. Well, I mean, it was yours. You found it, but it wasn't actually yours. And then, that's why you guys were asked to go get the other ones. He said, and I quote, "Yours is not valuable to me anymore," because obviously you've got that whole Beastmaster connection till the day you die thing going on. So, well, or until you give up your toe in the middle of the woods. But tell me, Fievel, I mean, is this really the wisest idea? To take these eggs, to hatch them, and then to, face the consequences there?
I'm not scared of consequences. Yeah. If I can save a couple drakes and my life being forfeit doesn't even matter. As long as they're safe and out of the hands of mean people like this Tony the Tiger on crack.
We actually don't know his name.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your input, Fievel. I absolutely appreciate it. We're also joined by Dabbledob Doppet, a gnome, a wizard, a loving father, a caretaker, a real family man on a mission to get that money and kill as many people as possible. Dabbledob, how are you doing today?
Great.
Okay, fantastic.
Good, I'm ready to go.
Good to hear.
I'm ready to kill ships.
Okay,
He's currently lightly swole.
Yeah, you've been working out for like 14 days now. No, 16 days now. How's that been going?
Unreal. I feel better, I look better. It's all around just on DP.
On DP. Okay, well, thank you so much, Dabbledob. I appreciate it. We're also joined by Greg Rock the Destroyer, the Warforged machine of death that was made by the Hobgoblins, then paired up with Dabbledob for an untold number of centuries, causing havoc and mayhem, but also keeping this pair of lovebirds together with his strong loyalty and his strong sword arm, right? How you doing today, Greg Rock?
Doing great. Pretty glad my my fingers no longer dangling.
Own it. You helped Tyson McKay to retrieve a pretty interesting object. To not give away too much from the...
No. Go ahead. Give away too much.
Continue.
You helped him retrieve a gem, a stone of sorts, which seems to have some magical properties to it. Out of an unbreakable lockbox, you guys broke into it. It was going to smash that stone. You sacrificed your own finger for Tyson McKay's gain.
Yeah, well,
He healed you up, obviously.
Yeah, and then promised me some of the bounty for it.
Gotcha.
All in all, I'd say worth it.
And excited for this session?
Of course.
Of course, right?
Yeah, I see action on the horizon.
For sure. So, before we continue, do we have, first of all, any level ups in the house? I don't think so. We were pretty minimalistic on XP last episode. It was more so transit, right? With some ridiculousness.
And the fisticuffs.
And fisticuffs, yeah.
I got a couple thousand XP, but I don't think I leveled up.
Who would like to give us a recap? Oh, wait. Tyson McKay volunteered. Tyson McKay, would you like to give us a recap of last episode, please?
What's happening, everyone? Yeah, so
I
last...
hope you don't expect an answer on that.
Answer me. Last week, started off, Dabble Up and me got in a little tussle.
I won.
All right,
That didn't
hang on. I was beating his gnome ass. He gets one hit on me, and apparently that's it. Fans,
It was a crippling hit.
I'm calling for a vote. Fans, who won?
But what are we basing it on?
I'm waiting for the answer. Hang on.
The more hits, or are we like going off hit points? Because I fucked you on that one.
You also used the most amount of spells when we agreed no spells.
We never agreed on that. We agreed after I used a spell.
Anyway, so that happened. We traveled. Gregory helped me open the box, got the stone. Still don't know what it does. We'll figure it out. Fievel and Namara had a heartfelt speech. They learned a little bit about each other, and then at the very end, I think we almost got to the island. Did we get to the island, or were we just close?
You are nearly a day from the island.
So we're getting close to the island that we got to pass through, and then ships started appearing everywhere, and that's where we left off.
Okay, awesome. Take 600 experience points for your recap, Tyson McKay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And do we have any questions, comments, or concerns before we begin today's episode?
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Skitter, scatter, pitter patter, let's get at her. Am I right? Am I right? All right. We're
Quitting the pod as of now.
okay. Okay, and we are moving things along. So, ladies and gentlemen, as Tyson McKay described, our adventurers, our heroes, are nearly a day in terms of transit away from Elathrion, the massive island that rests between them and Malvista, the mainland, okay, in the Dreyfell Ocean. Being a day away, you can see the whole expansiveness of Elathrion is a massive island, and we are obviously jetting for near dead center of it, where the Enora River rests, that river upon which our adventurers traveled from Malvista to the Cobalt Isles. They're coming back with their eggs on the way from the Cobalt, and nearly a day away, they see multiple masts of ships on the horizon. The last thing that Ari said was, fuck, and then when the quartermaster, Vane, asked what they should do, Ari said, I do not know. I leave it now to our players. What is it that you would like to do?
Well, I said fuck, so I think we should fuck him up.
Wait,
Yeah.
fuck Ari up?
Wait, ask
We
him
attack.
if he knows the sales. Like, does he know who they are?
Obviously, fuck isn't a good thing, though.
So Amara walks
Yeah,
over
I know,
to
but
Ari, asking
maybe he just
for
owes the money or
spyglass in his hand. She looks at the vessels. She says, 4. Is there 4 of them? And then Ari looks to her and says, there's 5.
You recognize their flags?
Ari looks to you, Gregrok, because I guess you've come out of the... No, you're
I never
technically
said I did.
still down there.
Yeah, I guess I'm
right?
still down.
Do it. Just do it.
Do you recognize the flags?
So Ari looks to you, Tyson McKay, and he says, I need not recognize the 4 that surround it, but the largest vessel hoists the flag of the Grail. That's Seeger Moro's ship.
The one you mentioned before, 7 months ago, or however long this journey's been.
No, I mean, roughly 2 months
6
ago.
years ago, when we started this journey.
2 months ago in game time.
2 years in real life, though. Okay, so it's not a good sign that we're getting this guy coming here?
No, Moro never leaves the south. He is the leader of the city of Drago, the pirate city.
Okay.
If he's here for a reason. And those vessels surrounding him are his lords. I can see at least 2 of their flags, one of which I have never actually seen in person, but rather heard tales of. The other, one of his right-hand men.
So we should not let them come close to us? Is that what you're saying?
In all honesty, Tyson McKay, I would rather face the waters of the north than pass Seager Morrow's ships.
I just need confirmation that I can kill them.
Confirmation?
Ari, look at me. Do I have permission to kill them?
Can I squeeze them like jelly?
Listen, adventurers, you can try. But that's Seager fucking Morrow.
And I'm Tyson fucking McKay.
I love it! Let's go! Tyson McKay, I'm going to hand you 300 experience points. He says, I don't think you understand, my friends. That is the fucking pirate lord of the south. And if he's here, and I don't see any other fucking ships here, I can't imagine any reason other than fucking with us as to why he'd be sitting on that coastline.
I can get close enough and literally walk on water and whirlpool the 5.
Ooh. So, I want you to hold on to that double dub, because I have a spell that's just sight. So if I can see them, I can do something.
Ari looks to you and he says, I wouldn't unleash any kind of spells at this moment, Tyson. Look, if there's a way we can talk ourselves out of this situation, I suggest it. If you think you're the only spellcasters aboard any vessels in the area, I would think again.
That's what I wanted to know. If they don't have any magic, they have a bunch of freaking bitches. They take them right down. But if they've got casters, that can be trouble.
But I have a spell that they might not know it's us.
Look, I leave it to you.
What spell?
It's called Tsunami.
Oh?
And
Tsunami whirlpool. I could part water.
I was going to say, it does what you think.
Yeah.
Look, if you can clear all their vessels out, I would say go for it. But that lightning bolt flag on the distance, that's his second hand. And if Morrow has him at his side, any type of water magic or casting could be negated, I don't know.
What if we came from underneath?
Underneath?
Scuba dive, plant bombs, let's go.
Gragrock, we need you to anchor us to the bottom of the water.
I'm not there.
Yeah, he's still looking over those eggs. Watching, just sitting in that. Oh, it's all's well. I've been sitting here for 2 weeks, so I'm going to keep sitting here.
And sitting there like, I wonder what's going on out there.
He's like a mama
like-
bird.
We can just go underwater and go deep enough, do spells from underneath,
Okay.
sink the ships, bada bing, bada boom, get out of there.
So, Amara looks to Ari and she says, do you think we would have a better chance going to the north? Ari looks to her and says, if I've seen them, then they've seen us. Our masks are out, so we were lucky to have this much notice. If I go north, they'll definitely pursue us.
Yeah, so like if we're not going to outrun them, might as well fight them.
Can we outrun them?
I mean, if
You
we're
know-
guessing Tsunami and Whirlpool, we maybe.
We can outrun the Grail. But that storm cloud that sits there, he says, that one will outrun us for sure. As will the Kestrel. It's smaller and faster.
Are they in front of the river that we have to get to?
Correct. They have a blockade around the river.
If that tsunami's successful, that would crush them against the shore.
That's what I'm thinking.
But that's only if he can get it off successfully and not be negated by his caster.
I mean, it would take a lot to negate this one.
I mean, we could
The
try
one
it,
with
and
spells,
worst comes to worst, we go to the north, and then we just fight the smaller ships and get rid of some of the force, and then maybe have a more even fight.
So the south is where the pirate ships typically remain. The north is more dangerous and treacherous waters. Just harsher conditions. Not as much piracy or attacking going on.
Is
in the
this
north.
like his whole fleet?
So, you're not there.
I know.
So,
Is this his whole fleet?
damn it.
It's like a great question.
Seager's fleet is bigger than that. But from my knowledge of him, these are his 4 lords. Pirates who are strong enough in their own right and command ships. I've never seen the 4 of them together. And I've never seen the Grail before.
So go south.
Maybe-
The rest of his fleet.
Maybe it's a
Fuck
birthday.
them up while they're lord.
I feel like they know that our cargo. Why would
They've
you...
been tipped off to something. They wouldn't gather there without knowing.
And
something.
like all 4 of them like that? Or 5? Like you bring your most powerful and sit there?
It's an illusion. It's one dude in a little dinky boat rowing out.
That's Grandpa Jenkins rowing his little boat.
It's Riov.
Oh, God. Run.
I really want to try like the whirlpool and tsunami, but with I'm saying they can negate it, then that's not so cool.
Yeah.
He's not saying they can negate. He's just saying there's enemy casters there, right? So
Yeah, but
he's
like,
just saying if you open fire, they're gonna open fire.
They can't open fire if they're dead.
So we send someone to Parlé.
I'm surprised Scale didn't come up with this. He's the one with all the pirate lingo. Parlé, a meeting of two parties or more in the effort to avoid a conflict. Parlé is more of a guideline than an actual rule.
Yeah, I mean,
And send one dude in a rowboat with a white flag, like, don't hurt us.
we could fly. I ask Ari, I say, is he one to negotiate or converse?
Seager Moro's a fucking pirate, but if he wants something, and there's a way that he doesn't have to sacrifice his ships, he'll most likely take it.
Okay.
Sacrifice it is. Let's go.
I say, Dabbledub, Fievel, let's go over there and parlay with this asshole. Pardon my French.
Gregory? Question mark.
Well, we need someone to actually guard the eggs just in case. Or the cargo.
For fuck's sake.
Ari,
Just stop calling.
Ari raises his eyebrow and looks at you, Tyson, and then shakes his head and looks back and he says, "It would be traditional for a captain to speak to another captain about matters on the water.
Say they're quail eggs.
Just send your dead quail eggs.
Rare quail.
Stop digging your hole. Just so I can move past the fact that you guys mentioned the eggs in front of the whole crew."
God damn it.
Well, I guess we can go.
Cap to cap, man. You gotta do cap to cap, and we just sit and wait.
Well, we can go with him.
Somebody with them. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go with him.
I'll go too.
Yeah, we need to fly you.
Don't take the Drake. Keep that as a surprise, man.
Yeah. Keep the Drake a surprise.
Right.
Tell him to stay away, Fievel.
Get out of here. I never want to see you again.
Run away.
We're not too far. We might need you.
Okay, so Fievel telepathically connects with his Drake to let him know to stay up above in the air so that the ships below do not see him, if they haven't already. What is it that you guys... Who would you like to send aboard? Are you flying with spells, or are you...
I don't know. Do we want to fly with Fievel, or are you coming to Dabbledub?
That's the only way we get over there.
Send the flying rat. Maybe that'll scare him.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably not going to take too kindly to a huge rat.
He can swim.
Like, they know the fucking cargo now. And I understand maybe you need to guard it more because of that. But, like...
Listen, if we get into a fight, I don't want to do it out there. I want to do it on our ship. So we'll just trick them and say, okay, whatever you want, and then we'll be like, we'll be right back. And then we kill
my vote would be I'll cast Greg and Ari over there.
You trust us with the eggs?
I don't, but everyone knows anyway.
I mean the cargo? The quail.
That's my vote. That's what I would do. And I'm only saying that because, like, cap to cap, and
I would at least
Greg's
like
a good
bodyguard.
speaker. Bodyguard / speaker too.
Cap to cap, Greg to Greg.
Cap to cap, bodyguard to bodyguard, and just me. Because we gotta get there somehow.
Okay, Tyson McKay, you don't want to go?
No, I do want to go, but
And I'm just saying that's
doesn't sound
what
like
I
a
would. I'm just saying that's what
I'll
I
watch
would do. We
the
don't
eggs.
have to do that.
I'll be a team player.
He's the last one you guys should trust to leave with those fucking things.
Oh, man. I mean, just shove your ass in
don't
the
even
door
have-
so
you
no
don't-
one gets in.
You don't have to fly. We took it, like, he's got smaller ships.
What?
Yeah, he
it's
has-
way
he has
faster.
like a
That's
rowboat.
how we got to the island.
Okay, well, we can do that. It doesn't really matter.
Because he would, seeing the Ari ship, that's what he would be expecting. Don't show him. Don't show your cards.
Yeah,
But he's gonna see me and be like, obviously, you can do that.
that's why we fly.
That's why he sent Tyson. He's like, oh look, brought a swashbuckler with him.
Yeah,
Oh.
These
Or,
weird-ass
but
goggles.
again, or even you, because you're hand to hand and not spellcasting.
I like where I am.
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave the eggs. With
okay, I'll go. Dabbledub. How about us three go? Dabbledub, you, me, and Ari.
I don't want to go if I don't have to.
Okay, okay, then me and Fievel will fly over.
No, not Fievel though. You can't bring a fucking.
Just Tyson and the captain go.
Yeah.
There's
Can
no
you
need
just-
for anything more than that.
Okay,
Two
sure.
people, not threatening, not crazy.
And then when Tyson comes back, he can give us the abridged version, which was nothing what anybody said.
Yes.
as usual. Oh yeah, it's only 10 feet down, guys. Jump.
They want robot sex slaves. Greg Rocker out.
Something about your mother, Fievel. I don't know.
What?
Hashtag rocket pussy. Woo! Okay, so Ari looks to his men. He says, lower one of the boats. So his men begin lowering one of the boats to the side of the water, and a ladder is thrown overboard, a wooden one with rope, and Ari climbs down into the rowboat and waits for whoever is joining him to go have Parlé with...
Is Crow going with him?
No.
I get in the boat.
He's leaving Vane here as well, because Vane's the quartermaster, and when the
Crow.
captain's on the vessel, he's in charge.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna send
I get in the
Travis
boat.
with the squad just so I can
Oh.
get some information.
Okay. So Travis the ghost bird rests on Tyson McKay's shoulder.
Hi, buddy.
Can you put him in the pocket so they don't see?
The bird?
He's a ghost bird. He doesn't need air. Yeah, just shove him in your pocket.
Jesus Christ, okay.
In there.
Alright, so Ari and Tyson, one oar in each of their hands, begin rowing powerfully across the water, which is somewhat rough, towards the 5 ships which rest on the horizon.
Fill it with gunpowder. Make it a suicide mission.
Oh.
No gun.
I s-
Remember, there's
I
no
s-
gunpowder.
You go over there with the flare and the gunpowder, like, let us through, or we'll blow your ass up.
West Virginia.
What about wildfire?
Mountain Mama.
Any of that?
A wildfire?
Yeah.
Not that you know of.
Not that we know of.
Talk to the captain. Yeah, you got any wildfire on the ship?
Hours go by. It takes you longer to travel this way, so after nearly 6 hours of rowing to keep
Wait.
distance...
1 second. It'd be a bad idea to send my arcane eye in there.
Like, you might as well just save the spell. Like, we have Travis that can he can relay back to Fievel.
Okay.
So, after nearly 6 hours of rowing, the rowboats begin to cruise into and past a few of the ships in the blockade towards the larger vessel that lies in the interior, in the heart.
Put a hole in the hull. Start them slowly sinking.
I pull one nail out.
There are 5 ships in total, Tyson McKay, 4 of which create a perimeter. There is 1 sloop with a lightning bolt across its black flag. The crews all stand at the edge of their vessels, by the way, staring at you as you approach and head towards the Grail, which is Seager Morrow's 3-masted frigate.
I wave.
Large ship.
Look like some real unsavory.
You're not there, but they do look unsavory.
I wouldn't savor you.
I'm describing the scene. One thing you can say for these pirates is they're equal opportunity pirates for sure. There's a lot of different genders and races which make up their crews. On the ship that is a sloop with the lightning bolt flag, it's composed mostly of humans, though there are some half orcs and elves that make up their group as well. Dark elves, not high elves or wood elves.
Oh my god, what filth.
Just start throwing racist comments, dividing the ranks.
The captain who stands aboard the vessel appears much different than any of the other members that stand aboard the ship. He is cloaked in blue captain's robes with actual pauldrons on his shoulders. His skin is like a deep sea blue and seems to cackle with various veins of light, which seem to trace like veins on his arms. His eyes are bright white as well, and he seems to smile at you, Tyson McKay, as you row past.
Is that the lightning bolt guy?
The ship to the right of that is much larger, a brogue, which has 2 large sails and four sails as well. So 4 sails being at the front of the vessel, which try to catch winds to turn nice and quickly. This crew appears to be made and composed almost entirely of dragonborns. Large fangs and earrings and piercings all over their bodies, and they stand out from the rest in being large and impressive. They are mostly red dragonborns, though there are some other various colors intermixed within the group.
Gross.
And one stands out above the rest with a large hammer resting over his shoulder, gold chains and bracelets all over his arms, and seems to snarl and snap as you pass his vessel as well. The other 2 are further away, but there appears to be one of the smallest vessels you can see on the far left-hand side. This vessel appears to have dragonborns on it as well, but it is far away, so it is harder to see. The vessel in front of the Grail appears to be the second largest in the fleet and is made almost entirely of orcs.
While we're going through, I'm going to whisper to Trevis and say, get up high so that Fievel can get a bird's eye view.
Okay, so you release Trevis into the air, and the bird begins to fly up high. You can almost hear the sound of an arrow being knocked, and the drawstring of a bow being pulled, and a shot is fired from the Dragonborn ship towards Trevis as he flies into the air. A 19 plus to hit will absolutely snipe Trevis out of the air, and he has how much HP?
Do regular arrows hurt ghost birds?
You can take damage. Trevis is going to take 9 damage.
Yeah, he's done.
I will kill you all.
Okay, so Dyson McKay screams that he'll kill them all. There's silence for a few moments, and then an eruption of laughter from both of the ships that are closest to him. Okay?
Okay.
Look, buddy, they're pirates. They know about sending out birds and other type of things to catch a glimpse or to keep an eye on a situation. Right?
I thought the plan was
our ears.
hidden to keep ears.
The final ship, and the one that Ari and you are rowing towards, is Seeger Morrow's ship, the Grail. Its large black flag, larger than the rest of the ships, has a painting of a cup on it, and it has drops of red coming off of the rim of the cup and down, like blood drops. The crew rests all on the edges of the Grail as well. These appear to be made mostly, the crew composed rather, mostly of men, but no sight of the captain so far. A ladder is thrown over the side, as well as a sandbag on a rope to obviously keep the boat from moving any further from the vessel itself and like floating away.
Check that sandbag, might be gunpowder.
I light it.
Okay. Ari looks at you and he says, please don't do anything stupid.
No promises, Ari. Let's go.
Okay. So Ari begins to climb up the ladder, but he receives no assistance at the top to swing his leg over and step onto the Grail, the 3-masted frigate, the centerpiece of Seeger Morrow's fleet. Tyson McKay, what would you like to do?
I just levitate up.
Gotcha. So Tyson McKay levitates up and over the banister and down on the ground. Some of the crew members whisper to each other as he does so. And sitting...
Sup, fuckers?
Some fucker.
You're gonna die, then you're the last one. I'm gonna save you.
I'm gonna do your wife in front of you.
Quite a tall second mate or second in command approaches Ari and you. He bows, not fully at the waist, but rather a half bow, and then rises back up. He looks to you and he says, the captain will see you now.
I stay silent. I'm gonna let Ari talk.
So
That's a good idea.
Smartest thing you just said all freaking week.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna say thank you, sir.
Okay, so the man turns on his heel and begins to walk over to the captain's quarters. This ship is nearly 3 times the size of the Royale. The
That
Baroque
just means a
that sits
bigger
in the front
target.
is nearly twice the size of the Royale. The sloop is actually smaller, and the other vessel, about around the same size, a tad bit taller, but same style of length as the Royale is. The man opens the doors to the captain's quarters, and then stands to the side and gestures for you and Ari to step inside.
I do so.
As you step inside, the ceilings here are nearly 12 feet tall. There are red velvet curtains along the back glass windows, and there are marble statues, almost classical in their orientation and their design, paintings and other types of trophies from various sieges or various kills that the Grail has had in the past. There is also a very, very large desk, nearly twice the length of Ari's, with a large armchair behind it, and a man sits there.
I whisper to Ari, I say, you got in the wrong business.
Ari says, I got out of the wrong business.
It's clearly overcompensating.
He's a small penis.
The man who sits behind the desk is older, and his beard, however, still black, not gray or white. His skin appears to be leathery, as if tanned by the sun. And the first thing that you notice about him is that he is missing one of his eyes. There is no patch over this eye, but rather just it is cut and gashed deeply, healed over with time, but he does not replace it with a patch.
I can fix that.
The man has a long black coat with golden clasps and buttons, and strapped to his chest are 2 light hand crossbows. At his waist you can see the tip of the hilt of a long sword, and he rests in this armchair, his hands at his sides, and Ari approaches about 6-7 feet away from the table. He stops, places both of his feet together, and he waits. Tyson, what would you like to do?
I mean, I'm not going to do all that, but I'll just stand there.
At the entrance, or where Ari is?
Where Ari is, but I'm not putting my feet together and, all that stuff.
Gotcha. So, the captain gestures towards 2 chairs, which are placed in front of his desk, and then, without speaking, gestures for you both to sit.
It's a trap. He's got whoopee cushions, please.
Oh my god. You take my seat, I'll take yours.
Ari looks to you sternly and then takes a seat in one of the chairs.
Idiot.
And the captain snaps his fingers, and out from behind the cloth drapes, a servant arrives and begins to pour drinks for the 3 of you.
Oh.
Morrow raises his glass after all the drinks are poured, waiting until the servant is back out of sight, raises his glass, drinks and downs the liquor, places it in its spot, and waits for you both to do the same.
Fuck it, why not?
So, you drink, as does Ari, and place the glasses back down. Still unspeaking and not talking, he takes out from inside of his coat a long white meerschaum pipe. He begins to tamp down leaf inside of it with a piece of wood, tamping it a little bit firmer as he places more and more plant inside of the pipe, lighting it with one of the candles that he has on his desk. So he lights a piece of wood, lights the pipe, begins to smoke, and then sits back and exhales. He looks to you and he says, "I don't know who you are."
Tyson McKay, sir. Mayor of Ryberry.
A mayor? You're a long
Yes.
way from land, mayor.
I'm a traveling mayor.
I haven't heard of such a thing.
Business
They're rare.
trip.
Yeah,
Business trip.
Business trip.
He's there. I'm gonna let Ari do the talking. Who are you? Tyson McKay, Mayor of Ryberry. Please don't raid my village.
No, they can. I don't care.
Traveling on business? What a mayor.
Again, I don't care. Take what you want. We pretty much destroyed it earlier anyway, so they're in shambles. Easy pickings.
Quite an extensive business trip for a politician. Tell me, what was it that you needed from the kobolds?
Just a taste of adventure, you know?
Not enough
Quail
adventure
eggs.
up north.
It's quail eggs.
Thank God he's not actually there.
Sorry, he was saying something?
He said, not enough adventure for you up north.
I mean, there was, but it kind of died down after. Yeah, there was a war. We fought them off, and it kind of calmed down.
I'm so pleased that you fought them off, and that you could join me here today. Now, I do know you, Ari. Did you not sail under my fleet in the past? And Ari nods and says, I sailed for you.
We knew that, Justin.
Gasp.
And Ari says, I sailed for you. This is true. But you did not find what you were looking for in my employ. Sailed for distant seas, I guess you could say. Looking for something else. Well, we miss you at Dago. You were on your way to becoming a lord. Ari nods, looks to Seeger and says, you never know. Circumstances can always change.
Gonna sell us out. Oh my god, kill him.
Morrow looks
Fireball.
to both of you. Morrow looks to both of you and he says, I am going to be frank with you.
Hi, Frank.
Are you saying that, or are you just is this just a side quip for listeners and for us?
Undecided yet. Continue.
Not either say things out loud or you do not say things out loud.
This isn't a guy I want to fuck around with.
Yeah, okay, I'll leave it.
Okay. He says, it has come to my attention that you hold something valuable in your possession. Is this true?
Currently? Not really.
Define
I do not mean
valuable.
on your person, you fool.
Yeah, I have a
mean
gem.
On
pretty
your
cool.
ship.
It has value to certain.
Yeah, value is to the one who holds it.
Yeah, it has value to certain people.
Value is based on the market. And when there are very few of something in the market, their value goes up exponentially.
I know what it is that you were sent to find. My question is whether you found it.
No, we did not find it.
Roll me a deception check,
Yeah,
please.
flat out lying's not gonna get you anywhere.
Well, what do you want me to do? Tell him,
Be
oh yeah,
elusive.
here's the eggs, idiot.
Quail eggs.
We found quail eggs.
Deception, you said?
Yes, you're lying too.
25.
25.
What the?
I have great charisma, guys.
Oh, that's good. I wasn't sure who had the best lying in the crew.
So Moro raises his eyebrow, but he goes along with your statement and he says,
If you did not, that would present you with quite a difficult situation, wouldn't it?
It does. It means we won't adhere to our agreement, but circumstances made it difficult to continue.
That means that the lives of your companions will be forfeit, and yet you still return. Help me, because this does not make sense to me.
Well, we'll see if they get forfeit. We'll see if they forfeit their lives. Let's see. We'll see if they can take care of my friends, but I doubt they will.
Well, I don't think there will be anything to see about. I don't know the Rakshasa to be a forgiving lord. That means the lives of your warforged friend, your gnome wizard, and that rat that you keep in your employ.
He is a mouse.
If it barks like a dog, it means they will all be forfeit. So, you can either give me what it is that you have in your possession, because I don't think that you don't have it. And if you don't have it, well, you all die anyways.
Well, here's the thing. I don't die, so it's not really my issue.
I'd rather die in honor, so let's go in battle, baby.
So it's a fist fight you want, eh?
So you want to fight about it?
Circumstances can always change. I don't know you, but to run with the crew that you're with, you must have some talent.
I was going to make a stupid joke. I won't do it.
You want me to suck your dick, don't you?
How'd you know that was the joke I was gonna
I know.
I'm just a whore.
I'm a used cum rag. No.
Jesus.
He immediately bends over the chair and drops his pants. It's like, all right, have your way.
Do me.
Let's get this rolling. I don't got all night.
The people at Ryberry need me.
But haven't been royally fucked before.
I'm a forgiving mayor.
You gonna answer his question about talent?
I forget what this question was.
He asked if you had talents.
Oh, I sure do have talents, sir.
Good. Well, then they will be of good use in my employ. Give me what I'm looking for, and not only will you live, you'll thrive.
Tyson does like thriving.
I thought you were to say, I don't thrive, I suffer, goddammit.
And I bend over and pull my pants down.
That's kind of my bit. Okay.
If you got some chains, I would feel much more comfortable in chains.
Because my alternative is sinking your ship. My apologies, Ari. And then sifting through the wreckage until I find what I want. And I will send my men down into the depths to find it.
Here's the thing, sir. We don't have what you're looking for.
Roll me a deception check again.
Oh god, please be high again. Okay, that was high. 23. Not as high, but...
Okay? He just looks at you stone-faced.
And I say...
No, don't talk. Guilty people talk. Stone face him back.
I stone face him back. In fact, I cast stone face on myself.
Let me make the offer clear. You want treasure and wealth that the Rakshasa will pay you? You can have it. I'll pay you more than he will for what you have in your possession. Anything I take out of that trickster's hands, I see as a benefit and a win for me.
Yeah, it's a better deal. Take it.
Let's go. We're becoming pirates.
If you do not, and you have until the morning, I will sink your ship, and I will kill your crew, Ari. And your friends whose lives are forfeit anyway will meet an end much more terrible than the one in store for them if you return to that Rakshasa empty-handed.
Your deal is that because we don't have the items, we'll die either way?
I need to be sure that you don't have them. You could just be a good liar.
Well, that's definitely not true. Ask anyone.
roll me a deception check. You are a good liar.
Not normally. He's just rolling well today.
19.
It's not a lie if he believes it.
I'm a psychopath.
So now he states, how many of them were there on that island?
We never got to the final island.
Well, there was about 12 bats.
64 wolves.
One was already found and hatched, apparently.
By who?
Yeah, who did
Apparently
that?
he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Ask about it. Do you know where that one is?
What was hatched?
You and I both know that we're talking about drakes. It would be in your best interest to
Oh my god. Drake's performance, I
They were
pretend
quails.
I pretend to be like just world blown.
Gotcha, roll me a deception check. You know what drakes are. You've been hanging out with them for 6 months.
Fuck yeah. That's a 23 again, actually.
Okay.
My performance is the same as my deception.
Okay, so he raises his eyebrows because of your over-the-top dramatic performance, and he might actually see through this one. And he says, I know that you know.
No.
No.
Are you
No.
just gonna keep lying, or are you gonna come back to the ship and let's make a strategy here?
No, God, no. All right, well, your offer was not very satisfying.
No, you don't have to answer. You just have to leave the ship alive.
What about my offer is not satisfying? I'm offering you more wealth than the Rakshasa will. And, at Dago, he can hardly get to you.
But hypothetically, if we don't have the items, then you're still going to kill us unless we can prove that we don't have the items, and then you won't kill us. Is that how this is working?
Allow my men to search your ship. If there's nothing there, then, of course, you're free to go.
Oh. Okay, well, yeah, sure.
Fantastic. Then just sail the Royale into our fleet. You won't mind if my men board the
boy.
ship and look
Fuck.
for the eggs.
No. Send one man or two men with.
Okay, I will talk to my crew and we will either...
We'll either do what you want or we won't. I don't think that's the answer he's looking for, Tyson.
Well, I can't make the decision by myself, but I will try and convince the crew to bring the ship here.
Oh, I'm not talking to you, Tyson McKay. I'm talking to Ari. Ari, if you don't sail your ship towards mine, I will slaughter your whole crew. So Ari looks to you, Tyson McKay, and he says, it appears I don't have a choice.
No, you do not, but that's okay.
Okay, Ari...
We have nothing to hide, Ari and I.
nothing to hide, he says. Roll me a deception check. You definitely have things to hide.
Just because there's silence doesn't mean you have to talk. Just get off the ship.
18, baby. Let's keep going with these deceptions.
Nat 20 on the insight check, just to let you guys know in case you were curious. I'm sure you don't, Seeger Morrow says, and he smiles.
Alright, I have a little sexuality issue. I'm not sure what I'm into. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I lied.
Morrow says, now, I will expect your ship back by morning. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Morrow stands, and you see now that almost the entirety of his right leg is a metal construct. So
Oh my god. I'm not listening to half a man. Jesus.
saying that out loud.
No, I'm not.
God.
You're such a fucking coward. You'll say anything. It appears to be like a single steel peg, if that makes sense. So it's quite sturdy and constructed almost from the hip down.
They tell him to go me. Warforged for a quarter of a Warforged.
Yeah, it's not like mechanical like yours is.
Oh, he's a bitch.
Okay. So he stands, he looks to Ari and he says, by morning, Ari. So Ari half bows to Morrow and then turns on his heel and begins to walk out with purpose. The second mate, or the second in command, the large man who welcomed you aboard the vessel, opens the doors and walks you back over to your dinghy, your lifeboat, where you can both either climb down the ladder or levitate down.
Yeah, so I give him a half salute as I leave, and I quickly spin around and then hop off and then levitate down.
Okay, sounds good. Tyson McKay, you're going to gain 500 experience points for Parlé with Seeger
Man.
Morrow.
I'm glad I didn't do most of the talking. That was perfect.
You did like 90% of the talking.
Okay.
98%. All Ari said was, all right.
All right.
Ari begins to row back, and when you're out of earshot of the ship, so you've passed the outer sections of the fleet, he looks at you and he says, "The fuck do you think you're doing? Welcome them aboard the ship. If they search it, they're going to find them."
I got this, Ari. Don't worry.
I severely doubt that you have this.
Me too. But we can severely doubt it together.
So the row back is uncomfortable and long before you
It's
get back
never
to the
uncomfortable
vessel.
for me.
It is the middle of the night, and the rowboat is hoisted back up over the side. Ari hops out, and Tyson, you may do as you wish. And the whole crew, I imagine, gathers around Tyson McKay to find out what occurred.
So, guys, here's
You
the
killed
deal.
my ghost bird.
Yeah, they murdered him right away.
It was like skeet shooting. Bam!
Yeah, so all they want to do is search the ship, make sure there's nothing of value, and then they'll let us go.
So Amara looks
they-
to you, Tyson, but she says, "But there is something of value, you idiot."
No, there isn't.
Wait,
I wink
wait.
at her.
She looks at you and she says, "Okay, is he having a stroke or am I not getting something?"
Both.
Let's have a experience.
Let's just say,
Go
are they
ahead.
coming here, or do we have to bring our ship over there?
Oh, well, we have to go there, but
Oh, God.
something we can deal with. Fievel, you remember that thing that I did when we were on the mountain that I told you never to tell anyone about?
Maybe.
Do you remember? Or did you repress it?
I've been drinking ever since.
So I think I'll do that with the quote-unquote precious cargo.
Oh.
And bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, so
Oh, that's good. I was going to say somehow have it in the water below,
that's what I was thinking.
but getting them
In a whole
just
other
completely
plane,
out
yeah.
of there would work. Although we'd have to return to the exact same coordinates, or else you'd come back in the water.
Yeah, well, we do it now, and the boat stays exactly where it is. And if you land in the water,
No, you have to go to them. Mora wants your
Yeah.
ship alongside his ship.
So he
was
would
gonna
have
say-
to do it now on the ship.
yeah, that's what
and
I'm
we
saying.
would have to go there, search, and then come back to the spot that we're in, so that Tyson could come back.
They're not gonna.
Well, it's fine.
Oh, no.
I have a plan.
No,
I
I
don't-
guess because he could go
Go drop it off, come back, and then because if
and then
he's
we could get
gone,
through, and then he could go back and bring it
if
back.
he's gone, then they're gonna be like, well, where the fuck is he? Because then obviously
Yeah.
they know.
Got it all planned out, guys. Planeswalker dude finally got something right here.
Tell us.
Finally got something right. Is
That's the
Ari
plan.
okay with him searching the ship if we get rid of the cargo? Is he worried about losing his ship?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ari, I can take anything
I
else.
feel like they're just after one thing though.
Take the chest with you.
Yeah, Ari's
Yeah.
got a lot of valuable stuff that he doesn't want Mara to have as well, which is why he was opposed to having the ship searched.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
so
he-
Ari, I can take anything you want to hide it for you.
Okay, fine. But just know that their hands are going to be on their swords and on their crossbows. They're going to be ready for anything.
Yeah, either that or at the break of dawn you cast that tidal wave and we, like, in front of us, sending it towards them, and we use that to kind of cover our escape north and try and get as far away before they realize what's going
Yeah.
on.
It's whatever you want. I can do both.
Tidal wave on
Man
the
of
horizon,
many
stay in the
talents.
spot until it gets closer.
I feel like with Ari's chest, I feel like we need like a decoy chest in there with like
Decoy valuables. for sure.
yeah, because then if they see it at like if they open that spot up and they see it and something's not there, well then that's obvious too.
Good thinking, gnome guy. All right, we'll put some non-real valuables in there, money, what have you.
Coins, just like everybody like throw coins in there and like whatever maybe he's got on the wall that is valuable but like not so much that you would hide it.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll even throw my wand in there. You know,
Okay? So what would you guys like to do right now?
start prepping. I say, Ari, get the stuff that you want gone, put in a pile in your office, and then I will take it back.
So Ari walks over to the captain's quarters and opens the doors, okay? Walks over to his chest in the floor and begins to pry the floorboards up. Looking to Gragrok for assistance, he just wants to pull the chest up and out. can access everything really easily.
I'm assuming while this is going on, somebody's filling me in on what the fuck is happening.
Oh yeah. So no, you're in the you're.
So I'm just sitting there like, hey guys, what's up? What took so long? Where you guys been?
Keep watching those eggs, champ.
Yeah, some guys are gonna come. Just don't hit them.
No promises.
Be the good guy, Greg. Be the good guy, Greg.
Okay. So are you going to help Ari pull his chest out of the floorboards? Okay. So Ari pulls his chest out, and taking the key from around his neck, he unlocks his chest. He pulls up the pack that's yours, Gregory, and he hands it over to Tyson McKay.
I grab it.
Just put whatever he wants in my pack. And
So he
just
begins
take
to
the
grab
pack
the
and then we'll
journal,
leave the chest.
2 of the maps, a small chest, which is actually inlaid with a lot of silver, filigree, pearls, and other types of opals. He places that in the pack as well, and begins to dig through other things that are important. There are some papers that he looks at, filters through, kind of like looks up at them for a moment, like thinking about it, and leaves those inside. He begins to filter through other things, and there's a small velvet pouch. It seems to have a clacking sound from inside. He places those inside your pack as well.
Quailades.
And then he looks around to the rest of you and he says, valuables, inside the chest. Come on,
Not in the pack, not the chest.
inside the
Couple
chest.
coins.
Oh,
My
the distraction valuables. Okay, yeah. Oh, you meant like real life.
Yeah, so if you got any weapons that you don't use or whatever, something that could fit in there.
I use all my weapons.
Okay, well, that's not true.
Well,
No, that is true. I literally don't have any weapons other than the one that I use.
I'm going to put my underfoot ring in there.
It'd be nice to know if this rock you found was actually like really, really valuable or just semi-valuable, because then we could put that in there.
I wouldn't fucking give that up.
I'm gonna throw my wand in there.
Okay. Now that we're all working together, might be a good time to find out what that stone is.
That's what I was kind of hinting towards.
No. I will not resolve this right now.
You really don't think it's a good idea, Tyson?
Oh my god, Noah. Quit texting me.
I'm not texting you.
I'm going to put my wand of hydrokinesis in there too.
Put the ring of the champion in there. It's
Oh.
useless now.
All right. So valuables are thrown into the chest, things that we're willing to part with if things go sour. The chest is closed back up, locked, and then placed back in its spot. The floorboards placed back immaculately, so it looks well hidden. What else would we like to do? Or what would we like to do next?
I remain sitting there guarding it.
Hey, Dapple Dog, maybe look at my stone and figure out what it's worth. Okay, great. Thank you.
Oh my god, Dabbledog, what's this fucking stone do? My conscience won't stop nagging me.
Texting you.
My God, just won't stop texting me. I don't know what you're talking about, good sir.
Oh my god, play along, you fuck.
I don't.
I kick a, you want to fight, eh?
We don't have time for this.
No, I pull the prism, the green prism stone out, and
I snatch it.
Play nice.
Come on. If he's going to play that role, so am I.
I give Dabble Dub a little slap upside the head, say, play nice.
God. I will do detect magic on that bad boy.
Okay. Dabbledog, you hold the stone in your hand, the one that's green, translucent, and has a prism inside of it.
Can I fake faint?
Stop it.
I just wanted to be dramatic.
We don't have time for this. He needs a certain amount of time to planeswalk. We only have a few hours till the morning.
Yeah, well, as long as we're on the way.
No, we can't be on the way because he has to planeswalk back to the exact spot. We can't move until he gets back.
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, if we're a little late, he'll planeswalk back, and then we're on our way. But anywho,
like a little late.
Let's see.
So, Dabbledog, you hold the green stone in your hand, roughly 3.5 or 4 inches in width. Magic does seem to pulse from it, and you said you wanted to cast Detect Magic on it, correct?
Yes, sir.
So, you begin to cast Detect Magic, and from it, you begin to gain a semblance of the aura of magic that surrounds the stone. It appears to be an enchantment school of magic. It glows a bright white and almost a tinge of yellow on the exterior of the aura. As you probe deeper and try to discover the secrets of the stone, it appears that the stone is something that you've actually read about in the past, but you haven't encountered in the flesh or in reality. It is a stone of Ioun. You know there to be many different kinds of stones of Ioun, but this stone appears to increase the proficiency bonus of whatever person holds it.
Oh.
This is a mastery stone, which will increase the proficiency bonus by 1 of whoever allows the stone to orbit them.
Orbit, or what, it's just got to float around you?
So, Dabalab, you know that from your extensive study, and you've read into Stones of Ioun, that when attuned, they will orbit around the heads of those who are attuned to them. And that multiple stones can orbit around individuals.
Pretty cool. I didn't attune to a stone, just have it on you.
Yeah, you focus on attuning
with
to
it.
the item.
You put it in your mouth.
I got a big mouth. Dibs.
You know that it's insanely valuable.
Cool.
What's it do?
Nothing to see here.
Nope, it's just a regular stone. We should smash it.
Alrighty, boys. First and foremost, that is not going in the chest.
Okay.
Secondly, this thing's pretty fucking dope.
Could you be more vague?
Should have sent him on the fucking pirate ship. That literally knows nothing.
Eggs? Never heard of them.
I don't know what eggs are.
Wasn't there. Stayed on the ship most of the time. I'm not gonna lie to you, Mr. Morrow. Morrow, can I call you that? Seeger? I'm high most of the time. I'm not gonna lie to you. They keep me around, obviously, for my good looks, and I can cook a mean brisket, which I'm more than happy to do right now. Right? But I'm gonna have to insist that you let us go. So I clearly don't have anything.
So it adds +1 to your proficiency. Obviously, you have to get attuned to it. And correct me if I'm wrong, it's orbiting around your head, so it's just on you.
Correct.
Okay. And it's called the Stone of Ioun.
Cool. Well, Gragrock will have to decide later whether we want to sell it or keep it, but
Conversation for another time.
yeah, for now, let's get that back, and I'll put it with the safe stuff.
Okay. So Tyson McKay, what is it that you would like to do now that you have all of the valuable items inside of Gragrock's pack?
I say, Gragrock, maybe you should come with me just in case, and then we'll be back in a split second.
Sure. Don't you need time to kind of warm this up? How much time do you need to...
Isn't it like
30
a minute?
seconds, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
30. Okay, so it's pretty quick. Sweet. We got time. Let's do it.
But he has
Yeah.
to concentrate, so I'm going to start shoving him.
I grab my hat.
Stop.
Okay. So Tyson McKay, you begin to focus. Which plane of existence are you focusing on?
We're going to Val's.
Okay, so Limbo, the plane of chaos. Tyson McKay begins to focus, and then the companions, Tyson McKay and Gragrock, disappear and vanish into thin air. They are transported, and items on your person, your body distort and grow in size, shift in their actual composition, until eventually, with a cracking sound, you appear in the plane of chaos, or Limbo, as it is referred to, in the clearing outside of the destroyed house of Vel, the green planeswalker.
I think we were actually inside the house last time.
Okay, you can do it to inside the house if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So you appear inside the house of Vel.
And I say, Gragrock, welcome to the plane of Limbo.
What's fun?
Yeah, it's like a unlimited game of Limbo. I've gotten pregnant here. Gotten Fievel pregnant here. He doesn't know.
Everybody gets pregnant here.
I look down to my stomach.
Do you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
Alright, bye, Gragrock.
No, okay. No, you can't get pregnant. You're a Warforged.
I know.
Yeah.
It was just trying to be funny, you know. It's my little Warforged joke, you know.
You can
I'd
always
say it was a good one.
Yeah, so I say let's look around for the safest spot, and I perception check for some sort of hiding spot.
Why don't you go back to the safe? Like the
No, I think he's saying that he planeswalked us into the secret room.
Yeah, so you're in the secret room.
Yeah, we're already in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
so
like,
like
why do you
double
need
safe spot.
perception check?
There
Should
are
you know?
Wardrobes, cabinets, tables, chairs. There's a hearth, like an open stone circle fireplace. It's a few feet off the ground. You can put this thing anywhere you want.
Yeah, so I guess we can just put it in one of these safes, or like the chests or whatever.
Yeah, that'll work. Any of them locked?
No.
We got any duct tape?
No,
Yes, actually, I do have a spell called duct tape.
you don't. You don't have a spell called that tape.
Damn it.
All right, we'll put it in one of the chests securely. You have a spell to lock the chest by any chance?
Oh, wait. I'll use programmed illusion to make it look like a stone seat or something like that. Like it juts out of the wall or something.
Okay, over the chest.
Yeah.
Gotcha. How long does that last for?
Until dispelled.
Okay, and is it concentration?
Where would I see that? It doesn't say, I don't think.
Yeah, 1 second. No, so no, it is not a concentration spell. Okay.
All right, we'll do that.
So it appears that there is just a stone bench which comes out from the wall, and it completely encapsulates, covers the chest that has your pack full of valuables in it.
Perfect.
Where did it go? I'm just
Sit
kidding.
All right, let's head back.
All right, pitter patter, let's get at her, as they say.
Quick question: how? Yes, we're a ways away, but how loud is that crack when they appear?
It's not like an
thunder
avalanche.
storm?
It's like a
Krakatoa!
Okay.
It's just me screaming, yeah.
Crack! Just popped out. Crack! Love crack!
Yeah, so I start concentrating and let's get back.
So, beginning to concentrate, the large warforged and the planeswalker eventually transport themselves through time and space yet again to find themselves back on the material plane, standing in the captain's quarters of the Royale, with all of their friends standing around waiting for them to return. For hiding successfully things that Seeger Moro wants and that you guys desperately need, you're each going to gain 500 experience points. Anything else that you guys would like to do?
How long do we have to report to the Circle of Death?
Until morning, which means that you guys are going to get the ship underway and you're going to begin to start to sail there. Okay.
Let's do it.
So the ship begins to lurch forward, and we have Mr. Vane, the quartermaster, on the helm, and the sun begins to rise up and in front of you. So the Isle of Elathron actually kind of blocks the first glimpses of light as morning arrives, and the ship sails towards the fleet, which is blocking the Enora River and your exit towards the east. Gentlemen, this is where we are going to leave things for today.
I know you would pull this shit, you bastard.
I figured we would have pulled up and been like, hello, and now we're done.
Do we have any questions, comments, or concerns before we leave things for today?
Tyson did something smart.
Congratulations, Tyson. We're all very proud of you.
He overthought it a little bit too much, but...
Well, always gotta overthink instead of underthink.
look how I get by.
And Fievel.
Well, if that is all for our players, I just want to say thanks so much to everyone for listening to Dicey D20. It's been an absolute blast bringing you guys this latest episode. Feel free to check out our sponsors, Die Hard Dice and Elderwood Academy, at their respective sites. A lot of fantastic tabletop gear from both of those companies. So, catch you next time. It's been a pleasure. Peace out, and we look forward to seeing you on the Dicey D20 when we return.
Peace out, Girl Scouts. Bye.
Damn it. Crack.